Hey everyone, Miss Mulvo here. So my job today is going to be teaching you how to do part 2 of your biome project. So you hopefully clicked on the link that is sitting right here, but of course I can't click on it because I'm currently making it. So first of all, if you haven't already, you should have completed this page here, which is your biome 4 square notes. So you already chose your biome, which was one of these guys right here. You wrote it in the middle, and then you've already taken notes on the different spheres of your biome. So if you have not done that yet, you need to do that first before starting up on part 2. And remember, the more detailed notes you have, the easier this second part will be. So when it came to your plants and animals, so the biosphere, if you just wrote down pine trees, squirrels, and chipmunks, that's not much information. You want to have detailed information. For example, I could say there are over 5,000 varieties of pine trees in the forest, something like that. So that would be a more detailed note. So if you look at your notes and realize, oh, I need to add more detail, you need to stop watching this video and go back and do that. Now, if you have some very detailed notes, then what we'll do is we'll start up part 2. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into Google and you're going to do what's known as a Google drawing. So in Google, you will just type in Google drawing. This is a great tool to use if you're ever creating posters for things. It's kind of like Google Slides, but it's just one slide. So what you'll do is you'll click on Google Drawings, and that's going to take you to Google Drawings. So what you're going to do first is you're going to title your document by your name, so Miss Mulville, and then the biome that you chose. So I did temperate forest. So that's the first thing that you're going to do. From there, what you're going to do next is you are going to put a background image. So if you didn't check out the examples below your rubric, so you've got your rubric. Below your rubric, there was some examples of past students. So you'll see that they have a photo and then they describe their 4 spheres. So if you haven't checked that out, make sure you do that first. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert a photo. So you can press this insert button and then you want to search the web. And what you'll do is over in the search is you're just going to type in your biome. So example, forest. You can look through and check out which one you want to use. Please use one that's not cartoonish. You want it to look real life. So I kind of like this one here. So you can either double click or you can drag and bring it over. So what you'll do is you'll adjust these corners here so that it fits on your page. So as you can see, there's like this checkerboard behind it. You don't want to have your picture go past that checkerboard because then you won't see it like when you go to upload and print it. So you want to stay in between those. So just like in Seesaw, you want to kind of adjust those so that it's all in between that checkerboard and you can make it longer or shorter, however you'd like to. Now from there, what you'll do is you'll insert some text boxes. So to insert a text box, you'll just press that text box button and then drag and drop. And then one of the things that it says in the rubric is that all of your spheres are labeled. So up at the top, I should see geosphere, biosphere, and hydrosphere and atmosphere. Now, if you notice, you can't see it at all. So you're going to have to adjust some font color depending on your sphere. So you might have to do like try red. Well, red's not bad. You can kind of see it. Maybe you'll need to make it bolder or bigger. Still kind of difficult to read. So what if I try like a pink color? Still kind of difficult to read. You might even be doing it in white. Who knows? Oh, white is actually very easy to read. I could also try doing like a yellow. Oh, yellow actually works. So what you'll do is you'll label your sphere and then below it is where you're going to put your information. So for example, I would say the temperate forest has many types of trees and plants and animals like squirrels. Now, I hope you don't write this because none of these things are part of the geosphere. Hopefully, if you're unsure, you'll look at your notes. Now, if you don't realize that, like, oh, this is still difficult to read, feel free to slide it over into a different spot. So that's a good spot to kind of see this. You can use different font colors for different boxes. So you can use yellow down here, but then maybe you realize up here that yellow is difficult to read, but then maybe like a light blue would be easier to read over here. I don't know. So you can adjust your colors depending on your picture. Now, once you completely finish, what you'll do is you'll go to Seesaw and you're going to upload that. So you'll press the plus, you'll go to upload, and then you're going to find it in your Google Drive. So once you find that in your Google Drive, you will click on it and then upload that to your Google Drive. And then once you do that, go ahead and post that to the blog so that all of us can check it out. Okay, so just to recap, make sure you've done part one first, which is completing these notes here. If you haven't done that, that needs to be done first. And then part two is what I just showed you. You're going to go to Google Drawings, you're going to add a background picture, and then you're going to type up your short paragraphs into that. So just to make sure you've looked at your rubric to get a perfect, really, it's an 8 on this. I forgot to get rid of this so you won't actually see this. There we go. So to get a perfect 8 on this project, you just need to make sure that you have accurate information. So make sure you're actually talking about your biome and that all 4 spheres are actually labeled and explained. And make sure you guys are using, good grammar, spelling, punctuation, all that good stuff. Okay. And then, of course, if you want to check out some example projects from past students, these are some good things to kind of strive for. Please don't copy their information down. I will know if you do that. But feel free to kind of use those as guidance on what your project should look like. All right. If you have any questions about this project, please let me know. You guys know that I have my office hours every day from 10:45 to 11:45. So I'm here if you need some extra help. Otherwise, I hope you enjoy this project.